Got some fans here chilling out despite the loss, certainly supporting their Halos here tonight. Let's get to how this game was won by the Athletics. They would score first in the top of the fourth inning. Luis Rengifo, Tim, getting the start at third base. He can pick it, but he had a tough time with this throw.
Well, this is a long throw, and again, we see so much from Luis Rengifo in the middle of the field. That's a tough throw for a third baseman. That's a long throw. You can't really blame him necessarily for that. It's going to happen, you know, when you're not out there every single day, but puts the runner in scoring position right there. And then let me tell you something about Sean Murphy. I like this guy's swing. He uses the whole field. He lets the ball travel. We saw him hit an off-speed pitch to right field last night. That was a 1-1 fastball. Hey, anytime you have a guy coming up and he can take a fastball the other way, you got to be heads up on that a little bit. That means if they're staying on that, letting that fastball get deep, they're going to stay on the off-speed pitches. And 2 innings later, he made Ohtani pay for with that slider.
That's a terrific transition right there. Let's go to the 6th inning right now.
I thought it was going to keep going. I'm giving the truck some clues here.
I'm just waiting. I'm like, wow, is Tim going to take this whole highlight? I'm impressed here. GA's just going, hey, just go, Tim. You go. Lariano, by the way, at the top of the 6th inning, he would have the leadoff single. But Sean Murphy, what do you like about his approach? You know, GA, as Tim's getting ready to call this highlight.
I'm from the same cloth as Tim. If you can take a fastball the other way, that's what really allows to keep the off-speed pitch in play. I mean, he can't hit that slider for a home run to left if you're pulling a fastball. It's just really almost impossible to do. So him staying in the field allowed him to hit this, and, you know, it was just a great swing.
Yeah, and we talked about this, too. By the time this at-bat came around the 6th inning, Tim, so many sliders were thrown at this point in time. He hit that slider out sooner or later. You know, as GA alluded to, it's going to be tougher to get to the fastball, so we stuck with the slider.
It is, and 2 things to consider. You know, if you're a guy that can hit off-speed pitches and you're not afraid of the slider, the more they throw the slider, the more you're going to dial it in. And, yeah, if they're throwing, you know, and Shohei's able to throw them on the corners. I mean, that's what makes this slider so unique. But that one was right down the middle of the plate. So a guy that is not afraid of hitting off-speed pitches, and he's seen enough of that slider already, if you throw it over the middle plate, his eyes are going to get big. And that's exactly what happened right there. And again, a couple things, just that fastball earlier in the bat going the other way, and then that hanging slider, he was ready for it. You know, again, Shohei made a mistake. He made one mistake. We're talking about him. I mean, come on. This guy, he pitched really well. So you hate to get on it, but that's what happens when you're losing games like this.
And you're not scoring runs. And, yeah, you got to be almost perfect, and Shohei wasn't that tonight, unfortunately, as we take another time out here.